Thirdly and finally, I wish to make an announcement. I regret to announce that, though, as I said, 11 years is far too short a time to spend among you, this is the end. I am going, I am leaving, now, goodbye.
Bilbo stepped down from his chair under the illuminated tree and vanished. There was a blinding flash of light, and when they opened their eyes, Bilbo was nowhere to be seen. 144 flabbergasted hobbits began to talk at once. Frodo was the only one present who had said nothing. He sat silent beside Bilbo's empty chair. He felt deeply troubled. He realized suddenly that he loved the old hobbit dearly. He gave orders for more wine to be served, drained his own glass silently to the health of Bilbo, and slipped out of the pavilion. As for Bilbo Baggins, he had been fingering his magic golden ring, which he had kept secret for so many years. After he slipped it on his finger, he was never seen by any hobbit in Hobbiton again. He walked back to his hole, took off his party clothes, put on some old untidy garments, and fastened round his waist a worn leather belt. On it he hung a short sword, and from a locked drawer, smelling of mothballs, took out an old cloak and hood. He then went to his study, stuffed a leather-bound manuscript into a heavy bag, and picked up a large envelope. Into the envelope he slipped his golden ring and its fine chain, sealed it, and addressed it to Frodo. At first he put it on the mantelpiece, but suddenly he removed it and stuck it in his pocket. At that moment the door opened and Gandalf came quickly in.
Hello. I wondered if you would turn up.
I'm glad to find you visible. I wanted to catch you and have a few words. I suppose you feel that everything has gone off splendidly and according to plan?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Though that flash was surprising.
Oh.
It quite startled me, let alone the others. A little addition of your own, I suppose?
Yes, it was. You've wisely kept that ring secret all these years, and it seemed to me necessary to give your guests something else that would seem to explain your sudden vanishment.
And would spoil my joke. You are an interfering old busybody.
What?
But I expect you know best as usual.
I do, when I know anything. But I don't feel too sure about this whole affair. Tell me, are you going any further?
Yes, I feel I need a holiday. Probably a permanent holiday. I don't expect I shall return.
Oh.
In fact, I don't mean to. I've made all the arrangements. I'm old Gandalf. I feel all thin, sort of stretched, like butter that has been scraped over too much bread. I need a change.
Yes. Let me see. Yes. Well, no, after all, I believe your plan is probably the best.
And I can finish my book.
Yes.
I've thought of a nice ending for it. And he lived happily ever after to the end of his days.
Well, I hope he will. But nobody will read the book, however it ends.
Frodo has read some already. You'll keep an eye on Frodo, won't you?
2 eyes as often as I can spare them.
I'm leaving everything to him, of course, except a few oddments.
Everything? The ring as well? You agreed to that, you remember?
Yes, I suppose so.
Where is it?
In an envelope, if you must know, there on the mantelpiece.
Yes.
Well, no. Here it is in my pocket. Isn't that odd now? Why shouldn't it stay there?
Yeah, I think, Bilbo, that I should leave it behind. Don't you want to?
Well, yes and no. I don't like parting with it. I don't really see why I should. Why do you want me to? You've always badgered me about the ring.
I had to badger you. I wanted the truth. Magic rings are, well, they're magical, and they're rare and important. I was professionally interested in the ring, you may say, and, well, I still am. Also, I think you've had it quite long enough. You won't need it any more, Bilbo, unless I'm quite mistaken.
Why not? And what business is it of yours what I do with my own things? It is my own. I found it. It came to me.
Yes, but there's no need to get angry.
If I am, it is your fault. It is mine. I tell you, my own, my precious. Yes, my precious.
It has been called that before, but not by you.
But I say it now, and why not? Even if Gollum said the same once, it's not his now, but mine, and I shall keep it, I say.
You'll be a fool if you do, Bilbo. You make that clearer with every word you say. It's got far too much hold on you. Let it go, and then you can go yourself and be free.
I'll do as I choose and go as I please.
Now, my dear Hobbit, all your long life we've been friends, and you owe me something. Come, do as you promised. Give it up.
Well, if you want my ring yourself, say so.
What?
But you won't get it. I won't give my precious away, I tell you.
Take your hand from your sword, Bilbo. It'll be my turn to get angry soon. If you say that again, I shall. Then you'll see Gandalf the Grey uncloaked.
I don't know what has come over you, Gandalf. You have never been like this before. It is mine, isn't it? Gollum would have killed me if I hadn't kept it. I'm not a thief, whatever he said.
I have never called you one, and I'm not trying to rob you either. I wish you'd trust me as you used to.
I'm sorry. And yet it would be a relief not to be bothered with it any more. It has been growing on my mind lately. Sometimes I have felt it was like an eye looking at me. I tried locking it up, but I found I couldn't rest without it in my pocket. And I don't seem to be able to make up my mind.
Yes, then trust mine. It is quite made up. Go away and leave it behind. Stop possessing it. Give it to Frodo, and I'll look after him.
All right, I will. After all, that's what this party business was all about, really. It would be a pity to waste all my preparations. And now I really must be starting.
You still got the ring in your pocket.
Well, so I have. And my will and all the other documents, too. You'd better take it and deliver it for me.
No, don't give the ring to me. Put it on the mantelpiece. It'll be safe enough there till Frodo comes. I shall wait for him. Huh? There.
Is everything ready? Packed and labeled? Then let's start. What fun to be off again. Off on the road with dwarves. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Gandalf.
Goodbye for the present, Bilbo. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, my dear Bilbo. Until our next meeting.